Hey, what is up, everyone? In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know about the Google Business Profile and what you have to do to rank higher in the map pack. Now, before I start, this is not another Google Business Profile checklist video. What this is actionable steps tailored to your business, so the detailing, Tint, PPF, and rep industry that you can implement today. Okay. Now, what you learn is Google Business Profile or GBP basics. I'm going to refer to it as the GBP that everyone should do with their profile, and these are completely free to implement. Okay, so do you ever wonder why some people rank higher with their Google business profile than others in that map pack? Or have you ever wondered how maybe your business is getting organic calls when you've never done any SEO, or you're getting lead forms when you've never done any SEO work? I mean, the reason is the Google business profile. Now, there are five key factors that you need to know to rank you higher in that, and this is listed by order of importance from what I've found. First is the business name. The second is the primary category. Third is the business address. Fourth is the reviews. Fifth is Google posts or updates. And then there's a bonus point that I will touch on at the end. Now, going straight into it, the business name is the single most important ranking factor for your Google business profile in my experience. Okay. If your business name includes your service, for example, Shine Mobile Detailing, Shade Window Tinting, Barry Ceramic Coatings, and PPF. Now, these are horrible business names, but if your name includes the service that you're ranking for, that will automatically rank you close to the top for when someone searches that service. For example, if my business is called Shade Window Tinting, if someone searches window tinting near me, my business is going to rank close to the top, uh, as opposed to if someone's business is named Shade Shop and there's no mention of window tinting in the name. Now, a caveat that I do want to mention is that this is technically not allowed by Google. You cannot stuff keywords into the primary in the business name of the Google business profile. But I have never seen a profile get suspended for this reason. So you can do with this what you will. Okay. Now, the second most important thing is the primary category. Now, your primary category is what your main service is essentially, right? So, for example, if I do window tint, my primary category is going to be window tinting service, right? And I've compiled a list of primary categories that we have seen work well with the type of business that you have, right? So if you do detailing and ceramic coating only, the primary category that I would go for is car detailing service. If you do tint only, I would go for window tinting service. And if you're just doing car window tinting, I would go for auto window tinting service sometimes as well. If you do PPF, then window tinting service works the best. And if you do vinyl wraps, then vehicle wrapping service or even sign shop, they work really well. And there's a few more with vinyl wraps as well. Now, what's important is the combination of these categories. You can have one primary categories and you can have multiple secondary categories. And a few things to note are that your primary category should be reflected on your homepage. For example, if I'm a window tinting business and my primary category on my GVP is window tinting service, right? And on my homepage, it says car. I mean, for some reason, if it doesn't mention window tinting, it mentions car detailing service or something like that. That disconnect is not going to be good for Google. Google is aware of that, right? So I'm window tinting service. My main H1 heading, which is the main heading of your website, should be window tinting in whatever city, etc. Right? Now the primary category, it's going to depend on that service, of course, but that also means that there is a trade-off. So for example, if you offer multiple services, let's say I offer vinyl wraps and tint, for example, these are the only two services I offer for some reason, right? If I choose window tinting service as my primary category, that means I'm going to rank higher for window tint and I'm going to automatically rank lower for vinyl wraps compared to other people, right? Because I'm always competing with other people, right? Compared to someone who has vinyl wrap as his primary category. And then vice versa. If I have vinyl wraps as my primary, window tint as my secondary, I will always rank higher for vinyl wraps searches and lower for window tint, right? Now, with this, what I would say is you see which services you want to advertise the most, which makes you the most money, and then you work backwards from there and you can use that combination. So, for example, a category combination for a shop offering wraps, tint, PPF, and coatings. It could be window tinting service as their primary, then vehicle wrapping service and car detailing service as their secondaries, depending on what they would like to focus over here. This would probably be targeting tint, PPF mostly, and then secondarily, wraps, ceramic coatings, etc. Now, the third thing that I want to mention is the business address. If you are showing your address on Google Business Profile, that means you will automatically rank higher than someone who is not showing their address. And if you're not showing that your address, that means you're a service area business, right? Now, this is normally applicable for maybe mobile detailers, mobile window tinters. If you're a shop, it doesn't apply to you because I'm assuming you will be showing your address. Now, one thing I will say, if you're a mobile detailer, mobile window tinter, and you're scared that someone might show up to my house, that's why I don't want to put my address. In my experience, that's never happened, not even once, and it's nothing has I mean no one has come close to showing up at your house. They always call you. They know you're mobile. They always schedule, right? So I would just go ahead and do that. I wouldn't really wait. Fourth thing is your reviews. Okay, now two things are important here: the number of reviews you have and the review frequency, right? So don't be worried if if shop has like 300 reviews and you only have 50, but if you're getting 2 to 3 reviews a week, that's perfect. Review frequency, just keep that up, right? Now reviews are important. I would say they're more important for CTR, which is click through rate, or the number of times someone will probably click through, go to your website after seeing your reviews, or give you a call, right? So for example, if I'm looking for a detailer, right, and I see someone with 100 plus 5-star reviews, I would rather call you or go to your website rather than someone with 25-star reviews. And that's just basic sense. That's basic common sense, right? So I don't need to mention that. But a few things that I do want to note, that not many people know. When asking for reviews, there are a few things that you want your client to mention in that review, right? First thing is the keyword in that review. So you want them to mention whatever service they got, whether it was a window tint, a PPF, or a ceramic coating. You want them to mention that, right? And that keyword will help you rank, right? The second thing you want them to mention is the location or the city that you service in. Third thing is the business name, your business name, your brand name. And the fourth thing is if they can add pictures of that service to those reviews, right? So a really good review would be, this was the best window tinting service in Nashville, and or Shade Shop was the best window tinting service provider in Nashville, something like that, right? But obviously, with the reviews, customers really need to speak their mind. Tell like if you have a good service, customers will automatically, speak their mind. A few other things that I want to mention is I've already touched upon review frequency, but if you have trouble getting reviews, and some people say that, oh, no one leaves me reviews, I always do good work. Here's what I would do, and here's what I've told a few of our clients, right? Once a customer comes to pick up their car, once you're done servicing their car, doing whatever you're doing, what you're going to do is you give them a review link, and you should have a review link on hand before. So you send them that review link and just say, hey, can you leave me a quick review while I do a final walk around of the car, right? So that way you have something to do and you're not standing on their head waiting for a review, and it's going to be really awkward if you do that, right? So you have something to do. You're doing a car check while they're leaving the review, so they're supposed to be leaving a review while you do the car check, and the expectation is that once you do that final walk around, you come back, that review would have been left, right? So that's just one way. Another way is using our CRM. We just send a text automatically after the appointment, so you don't have to really handle that, and that also helps. But obviously, I think the best way or the most important thing is have the best customer service, do the best work, and people will want to leave you reviews. One correlation that I found is, and it's actually interesting, like the shops that have the lowest prices have the like least frequency of the worst frequency of reviews, and I'll explain that. So like I was working with a shop, they were charging lower prices, they because they thought they will sell more, they want to sell more, people are whatever cheap on price, right? Not only are they making less money, it's like a cycle, right? They're making less money because they're charging lower prices, and then those are the types of people who don't really put their heart out on their reviews, right? Even if someone leaves a review, they'll just hit 5 stars, they won't write any text, they just let you go. So it all links like and connects. So obviously charge what you're worth. Have pricing that is competitive but definitely not the cheapest, and then you will attract customers based on that, and they will give those reviews. That was just a tangent. Now the fifth thing is Google posts, Google updates, and then pictures. You should be regularly updating your profile with posts and pictures. Pictures is self-explanatory. Just whenever you have some nice pics, upload them. If you have some videos, upload those to your profile as well. Whatever you think someone should see. Maybe if it's a paint correction, show before and after. I really don't like posting just after pictures of like a clean car. It doesn't really show much. Post pictures of the service. That's going to help. And then Google posts. So essentially, what you want to do with Google posts is post 3 to 4 times a week. Show Google that you're active, show Google that your profile is active, and to rank you higher, right? And then in those Google posts, now this is very complex and we do a lot of stuff with this, but one thing that I will mention is use keyword variations in the post name. So for example, you want to, let's say you're targeting ceramic coating for 1 month or a few weeks. In your posts, you're going to have like long tail long tail variations of that keyword. So for example, like the keyword, like let's say ceramic coating near me is the keyword we're targeting. You want to have the heading best ceramic coating in this city, or like top quality or premium, and you're just going to have different variations of that keyword. And then also in the post, include your name, address, and phone number. These are important. Now, a bonus point that I do want to mention is that opening hours is now a ranking factor on Google. For example, if another shop is open till 8 p.m., you close at 5 p.m. From 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., they will be ranking higher than you. That's just how Google works now, right? And some people do keep their business open for 24 hours, but I personally think that, that looks a bit spammy if you're open for 24 hours. So there is a fine line, right? What I would do and what I tell my clients to do is keep your business open at all times you're able to take calls. So for example, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And after 8 p.m., you don't want to take any business calls because people will call, obviously, if they see that you're open, right? But again, do with this what you will. There's a huge debate. I once posted a group posted about this on a Facebook group, and people were just saying, we should, whatever, do with this what you will, right? Now, I hope that some of this was useful to you. If you did find just a little bit of value, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And then I also have a free Facebook group linked in my channel description. I'm unable to link it in this video description for some reason. YouTube is being annoying. I have to maybe verify myself, but it's in my channel description. So you can join that. And I'm going to have a written format in the groups, and then I'm going to have this long form video format on the, YouTube. Whoever has more time. I know you guys are busy, but yeah, thank you. If you found some value, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.